Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is the rise of Cornoe. This is our massive new construction area or construction precinct, if you will. And these are our helicopter construction offices. So anyway, what we're doing is we're ramping up to be able to really go ahead with our infrastructure. So as you can see, what we've been doing in the meantime is we've really kind of densely populated this area, and I don't want to build everything in this area, though I do want us to probably expand in here a little bit more and maybe across that way. And ultimately, we're going to, I think, do kind of settlement all around the coastline over here with more of an industrial component in the center. And then ultimately, we were talking about tourism down here or something to that nature. So I'm guessing maybe farmland or further industrial areas down here, tourism in this kind of peninsula right over here. And then this port can really, connect all of our industrial activities together. Lots of people living up here, big cities, maybe even metros, things like that. We'll probably need some cities down here as well to be able to really kind of man all of that. But the idea is that now that we've got a proper construction precinct ready to go, right? And it's not perfect. We still need tons of helicopters. We really can't afford too much in that sense just yet. So we do need to make sure that we're keeping on top of it, selling enough stuff so that we can continue to buy and expand. But the idea, in order to really fulfill this massive expansion of the map, we need the infrastructure, right? It's just too difficult. The reason we've been building in this area is because that's kind of our construction range. So in order for us to, say, build something over here, we need to get all the infrastructure out there. So I think we are going to do something like the oil refinery, expand the city in this area or get a new area here. But at the same time, we're going to really put emphasis on expanding our infrastructure. So we're going to build the road, we're going to build the rail, all of these kind of things, so that we're ready to go in a specific area where we want to expand. So if we wanted to do a new city, let's say somewhere on this lake over here, which I think might be a good idea to kind of serve some more industrial areas, we want to have the infrastructure there first before we start building. So that's generally the plan. So we will be working on the areas over here. We'll definitely be working on the canal, and then we'll be working on the oil refinery, because I think the oil refinery is something that is quite a bit of a problem for us import-wise if we don't get better fuel supplies. So that is why we are doing it the way we're doing it. Now, so that means we want to get all of this up and running and ready to go. So with lots and lots of construction opportunities. So one thing that I was kind of wanting to do ever so quickly, let's just see what is currently actively happening. We actually have some roads being built. We don't have rail being built, but I guess we do have rail being built over here, presumably not blocking any of our key activities. Yeah, that's okay. So yes, we have rail being built over here. We could do road. Now, one thing that I do want us to just have a quick look at is what is our road level here, because we may find that we're actually not in a position where we can go ahead and get our boats to cross. So let's quickly test that out. I don't want to. I'm pausing the game just for a minute while we quickly have a look. So we're up at about 14, maybe 15 meters over here. 15, 16. Similarly over here, 17. So the problem with where we're at the moment is we're nowhere close to the level we need to be. And, well, to be honest, guys. And what is the level on this side? 12. This one is a bit low. This one is a bit low. Okay. And we don't have anything in the area to actually be able to work on it, right? Okay. What I'm gonna do? Let's continue the game. Let's get one of these crews, these guys. Let's get them slowly to move on over to the other side there. change workplace or depot. So let's move them over to this depot over here so that we can have a bit of a look at where we go with this. So for the time being, what I might do is I might just trim back here a little bit, right? So let's do that. I'm going to try and maintain what we've got there. And similarly, we'll have to trim back over here. Yeah, so here I'm going to have to keep a bit of a rise going. So let's do a bit of that. No, I don't want to do all of that. Let's trim it back at least a little bit like so. So I guess that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and bring these things up a little bit. Similarly over here, but unfortunately, we've gone and built some stuff already. So what we'll do is we'll have to trim this back also. So unfortunately, I didn't quite think about the canal plan back in the day. So what we'll do is I think we'll just trim it back, just maybe a little bit up to there and up to there. So we've got these two areas of deconstruction. And what I want to do is I want to obviously make sure we're assigning our demolitions office over here. So we are searching, but we're not. Let's get these two. Let's get these two demolished, and then we'll go again. Similarly, we'll have to, of course, trim it back on this side also. So let's do that. Let's trim that back around there, and there. Okay, so that we can raise this up a little bit. At the same time, we want to maybe clean this channel out a little bit more. So that's the one side of things. We have a number of other kind of channel crossings and channel works that needs to happen. So this kind of digging out this channel is another piece that I would need to do. We don't need to do everything, but I'm guessing if we're going to start building in this area, this becomes quite important for us to kind of build out. Yeah, this is the canal that we need to cut through here. I don't think we'll forget about it in any other spot than maybe in here if we don't do it. So that should be okay. All of this construction activity can quite neatly continue. This is still what? This is still under construction? Oh, I guess we're just waiting on electrification, really. So who is electrifying where? Someone must be working on it, right? Let's just check that all of that's actually underway. Is this being done? It is being done. So we shall see. We shall see the rail. Yeah, here it comes. So we shall see that happening. All of that is underway. Good stuff. And I'm guessing these guys are slowly, steadily making their way over here. And then we'll quickly fix what we've got going on in that area. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one I want to do is we had a bit of a chat around. Is this under construction now? Yes, it is. We had a bit of a chat about the kind of bulldozers and the likes that's not coming in here. Now, I think there might be a situation where change the depot or workplace, so we can't actually do that. But what I thought is another option. Grab me another depot, another free depot if I can. Yes, good, I can. So let's grab. Oh, we can't build an extra one. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just demolish one of these guys. Okay, and move it over here. It should be fine. Free depot right here. But the plan is I want to buy, and we'll reuse it, of course. But what I want to do is I want to buy an open hole with a total capacity. So we've got this guy, or this guy. What it can carry 18 tons. This one can carry 27 tons. So I guess this one we'll definitely use that. So what I think is the option, right? So let's move this guy over here. We'll have it come over. We'll load it up. Actually, we'll have two of them come over and load it up. And oops, what? Oh no, it's got to wait. It's got to wait. So I think it can load two at the same time, and then I think we'll try and unload it over here. I think it might be a situation where we need to unload it. There's been some comments saying that they've never seen a helicopter deliver a bulldozer. That is not right. I've definitely had it. Oh, please don't go and fill up with fuel now. That's going to take a while. Okay. Anyway, let's not worry about that just yet. So we need to do a few things there. We want to buy more helicopters, but our money is not great. So I'm hoping we'll send off another ship very soon. Exactly, that would be about another 1 million or so rubles, which will, get us 2 more helicopters. So 2 helicopters for the cost of one of those ships is a kind of a good deal. So we'll try and kind of add some helicopters to the mix here, just so that we can actually make start of that. So again, another part of actually going out and building things far away is helicopters, because they make it a lot easier and quicker to get where we want to go. So the deconstruction activity is underway here. We're still waiting on these guys. I guess what has happened is they've gone to refuel or something. Oops. Can we please get you to ignore that light, so that we get this guy to please move. We don't want anything. This is what I'm a little bit worried about with some of these things, right? Is that we get stuck with things like this. Let's speed things along a little bit. That's probably why things are taking so slow, because we're playing on the lower kind of speed. So anyway, that should all work. Everything here. We don't have a big buildup of stuff waiting. That's okay. What's see these things. But no workers here whatsoever. So we could do with another train, actually. How many workers here? We've got it. Well, how many workers are coming in over here? 85 only, and we've got allowing like a lot. So who's waiting now? I think on this side, I'm not that worried about it. But feel free to go and do your thing. I'm not sure why that's being blocked up, but I'm not going to investigate that now. There's nothing there to worry about. I can just let them run. I wish actually you could make a bit of a, just say where you're going, you don't need to worry about signals. Okay, so that's going well, and we should have more than enough items here, to keep that going. So we're in a good spot if we keep workers flowing over here. So let's have a bit of a look. We should have built a lot of stuff over here, so we should have a fair bit of workers more coming in here. Yeah, we are struggling to keep all of these trains and things full, because they're loading as quickly as we're going as quickly as we can. Okay, so this has been built. So let's get these tied in like so. Actually, you know what I want to do? Something like that. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Oh, you know what we need? We could definitely do something like this. Yeah, that's fine. We'll definitely want that. I think we'll need to run this straight through here as well. So let's keep going there. And what we'll do is we'll try and we'll do that, and then we'll do a little bit of this, and then what we'll do is we'll kind of turn it in that way a little. So we'll do something like that. We'll get that construction activities underway. At the same time, we may as well do a little bit of this. I'm kind of just worried that we're not really helping us out here. So I'm guessing maybe something like, because we want them to be able to get back down there fairly quickly. So let's get another round of this. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim that one back so that we can actually do... a little bit too aggressive there. I will go back there and do this. Right, that's going to be fine. So we can tie in that connection there, and what we'll do is we'll tie in that connection over there. So lots of pieces that we're currently making a move on. So these guys go nuts, come and build this. You can even get these guys involved to come and build these things. So we'll make a move on that. And at the same time, we probably want to start laying out even more even more little buildings. So what I'll do here is I'll actually tie this one in over there, right? So we see about getting a little bit more in place here. So we'll get that one on board. We'll tie these in for a bit of construction. Now, so what are we missing? If we had a look at this guy, what are you struggling with? Low education level. So what are we saying? School. Where is our closest school? School? Hang on. I guess we sold, yeah, we sold a big guy there. That's good. Now, what about school? Overlays, buildings. I want a school. School at 3,000. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a school over here. So I'm guessing this school does not. Yeah, exactly right. So we need another school over here. Fair enough. That is why we check this, because we don't want that. So sports activities should be reasonably accessible, but we can obviously add to it. But we need a school, certainly. We've got this kindergarten probably fairly full, to be honest. So let us at least do another school and kindergarten. The school I want to build a little bit out of the way to the north here, well, to the edge here. If we go school, I think something like that is a reasonable size. Yeah, I don't need the biggest of the big, but I can't do super small schools either. So I think something like this is probably quite good. Let's just have a look at what we're seeing here. No, there. No, that should be fine. This should be fine. So we'll do it like that, right? And we could probably squeeze a little path in front of it. Yeah, I like it. And that should really be accessible from everywhere. So if we do that, and we then said, let's grab a path that runs through. Please, can you make it work? Really? We're gonna make it work. Why? Oh, okay. Some other infrastructure's in the way. There we go. That's the plan. And of course, what we can do is we can trim this back and ultimately tie them together. What are we doing? Right, it's this one. So let's bring it. Oh, that's not quite what I had in mind. That's an interesting one. So what we want to do is we want to do maybe something like this, so we can tie these two together there. See about how we get all of these things to work. And what I'll do is we'll do a little something around here. Now, I'm not sure this is going to be accessible, so we may have to do some other bits and pieces in that area to make it work. But what we'll do is let's switch that on. We'll start the construction activities over here as well. So that'll be a school. Then we can probably do another kindergarten down here next to the fuel station. Sounds legit. Let's do another kindergarten. And we'll do something fairly small. Are we... Oh, that's not actually done yet, so we're not seeing it being picked up. Oh, yeah, no, we will pick it up. We will pick it up over here. Let's do that. That's a reasonable spot there. I like it. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of tie it in straight over there. We'll get that to start construction. And we can start work on all the other stuff. Okay, so that's a school, a kindergarten. Then we can add more buildings to the mix over here. This guy should be able to pick up a fair bit of things. So let's add a few more buildings. We are doing... I want to probably keep with the same style, which is this one over here, right? Same height, same style. We can do a little bit of this and... yeah, that should be fine, right? Okay, and what we'll do is we'll flip that around completely. And we'll do, well, I'm going to maintain that same, maybe something a little bit larger that can go in here. Something like, this is bigger, right? that's okay. I think that is going to be just fine. We'll do that. So we've got a few more buildings coming in there. Slightly bigger one over here. That's okay. They should still all be within the reach on that side. We can probably do some other sporting areas over here, but we'll just get a few more of these buildings to go in. So with that guy in place on that side, we could do a similar thing over here, right? Oh, beautiful. I like it. I like it. And we can do another big statue or something in the middle there. So let's get a big Lenin or something in there. I think that's going to be just fine. That one's pretty good, actually. To be honest, that's probably the best one. So we'll just do this one. Right in the center of things over here. So that everybody gets access to their monument there. So this should be pretty good, really. We can slowly make a start on that guy as well. So we'll do this. Get it signed. So there's lots of activities happening over here to get all of these things built. Okay, so once this is all ready to go, we could probably make a start on some of these, to be honest. So let's do that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do that. This guy again can go in there. And in there, that's okay. Should be fine. We'll get those going. Let's get all of these things signed. That will help us. Okay, good. And we can put get some trees to run down here or something. But that's a pretty good spot, I think. We'll get this all tied in. We'll get the school built and things like that. Okay, heating problem. I know where that is. Oh, another one. We had a bit of a kerfuffle with managing firefighters over here. And someone mentioned that we don't have workers. And it is true, from time to time we probably don't have workers, but that doesn't mean the vehicle doesn't get dispatched. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Now, got this guy built. So I guess the problem was something else. So now that we've got this one built, let's have a quick look. Can we buy anything else? We cannot. So it's the same issue, right? So I guess what I thought is the problem here is that we need to go ahead and deliver them there. So let's see if we can go and... So we'll need a stop, right? So we'll add the stop there, and what we'll say is we'll unload all of our vehicles there. Yes, whatever we've got. Yeah, whatever vehicles we've got, we're going to unload it there, okay? And then we're going to go... And then we're going to come back to here, okay? So it's as simple as that. Let's make a start. And my understanding is... Why? What? Why? Why are you doing... Where are you going? Oh, my goodness, getting fuel first. Okay, that's fine. Get fuel, do your delivery, and we'll go from there. Okay, now that we're starting to make a move on that, I'm pretty sure that's the issue. Now, we need to buy some helicopters. Now, what can we carry? We only have one cargo helicopter, right? Okay, let's just do all... Forget about the filter, we'll go all helicopters. So these can bring in passengers, right? 8 passengers, 12 passengers. That guy can do 47. I think, what is this? This is the MIA, 22 passengers. That's okay. That's a reasonable number. But in reality, what we need is some cargo stuff. So these are the ones that we'll need to really run. It's the same whether they've got cargo or something else. But we're going to grab these, and we want a nice yellowy color. I wish I can have a bit of a look at that. So I guess that just doesn't look right, does it? That's a red. Maybe a white color then, something like that. Is that white and blue? Anyway, we can make it again. So let's do 1, 2 of them, okay? And what we also want to do is I want to make sure we're assigning our... we want to fill these guys up, right? Because we're seeing that this isn't any different to the others. And what I'll do is I'll move this guy... let's just move this guy over there also. Okay, so that at least we have some helicopters here that can start work for us. But we need to do some other bits and pieces. But what we want to do is we want to grab these guys and say, guys, come on, please please fill this up with fuel for us. How much fuel can it take? Yeah, that's fine. We can fill that one up with fuel. Actually, to be honest, we can fill it up a little bit more than 50%. That one will go up all the way to 90. So we fill that up quite nicely. No, okay, hang on. Let's try this again. We've okay, trying that again. So the guy went and fueled. Now let's see. What I want to do is, okay, so we've got you there. Now you need to go and unload over there. So let's start it and we'll have a look. So now we should be turning this way, coming in the right direction. We want to keep a close eye on what is actively happening here. So that's kind of the idea. We're coming in here and we're going to drop these off. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because you can do, I mean, they do. Okay, let's have a look. Slow it down, see what's going on here. Anything? Yeah, there we go. So, there we go. Now we've got these guys there, right? So even though we can't buy more of the right stuff, we end up with them. Anyway, so that's exactly what I had in mind, right? So now move you over there so we can pick up those guys. What do we also need? So we've got bulldozers, right? We need excavators also. So let's grab excavators, and the other thing that we need is cranes, and we'll get tower cranes because the helicopters can move tower cranes, but we need to be cautious with the limit of what the helicopters can do. So what we want is so these are 11 tons, 8 tons, 14 tons, 8 tons. Anyway, we don't need these guys. We need these guys because they'll just be delivered by helicopter anyway. I guess they'll be delivered by helicopter anyway. If we do this one, I mean, helicopters should be able to move these guys around, right? What is the helicopter's weight carrying capacity? It's the empty weight. What is the there we go. Can load up to 13 tons. Okay. This guy is 6 tons. So that's fine. It can get that one. But that means we need to be quite cautious about stuff that's less than 13 tons. So if we go here and we say, tower cranes for one. Tower cranes, right? Helicopters can bring tower cranes. What is this? I haven't seen these. These are new. 5 tons. 6 tons, 11 tons, 5 tons, 9 tons, 7 tons. So we should be able to move all of them around, really, in reality. But some of these look a little bit more interesting. Oh, that features a road crane. They're all saying the same thing, right? Look at this, 95, that's a big one. But 11 tons may be a little bit too much, right? 5 tons feels a little bit more like the kind of thing that we should be moving with helicopter. 6 tons, something like that maybe. Level 50. We're already past that, but anyway, maybe let's grab one of these. This feels a little weird. Anyway, we'll grab. Actually, we'll need multiples, to be honest. So let's quickly do the rest of our pickups. Actually, before we make a change, let's move this guy over here. We'll load up these things. Yeah, it's easily be carried by that guy. Okay, so we'll come in here. We'll load it up. Okay, so you should be able to go on the back there, and you should be able to go on the back there also. Excellent. And then we'll just say start again. So now you're going to go and drop that off. So it's a little bit of a manual process, which is why I'm a little bit surprised that we can't actually just load it up, right? Can't just load it up. So that's a bit of a surprising one. Now these guys should be here, so we can have a bit of a look at this. We want to increase our level here just a tad. So let's keep that in mind. So we're at 17. I wouldn't mind getting it to like 25 or something. So let's try and raise it up here to even a little bit more, like 25. Okay, so that should be about right. We'll try and level it from not average, from the center. We'll give ourselves a little bit more room. Oh, there's multiples actually working in this area. Okay, good stuff. So that's the one side, and we'll have to do a little bit of work there. On this side, we want to do the same thing. Need to bring that up nice and high. Now we don't... Are we out of fuel, huh? That's a bummer. Yeah, we've got nothing. We've got nothing. Now, if we were to say... Get our two... Not even sure this is exactly on the right angle. Yeah, it's not. So, what we'll do is let's try that again. If it's going to come... That is... It needs to be a little bit something like that, I guess. Yeah, I think that's a little better. So, it's a bit awkward, though. Can we... Out of an excavator. We need an excavator. Okay, well, we'll wait for the excavator to come back. Okay, that's painful. Painfully slow. Okay, so we've got these guys all nice and delivered, ready to go. The other thing that we need here is 2 excavators. So let's just go grab some excavators. We want them reasonably lightweight. Wow, 14 tons is way too much. This one... 8 tons, 8 tons, 8 tons. Some of them have a reasonable speed to be driving at as well. We could do something like this potentially, right? Small enough to be carried around. That one should work. 11 tons. 11 tons should work. So let's do that. We'll do that. Both of them can fit on this flatbed at the same time. So, oh no. And carry 27 tons. Anyway, well, so what you're going to do is you're going to, I hope, well, go ahead and go and deliver it again. So I hope ultimately we've got everything we need over there. Now, what we can do immediately, why did I not say this guy needs to fill up this, so why not? Oh, buildings without power supply. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer. Okay. Okay, buildings without a power supply. So where is my closest power supply? It's all underground, isn't it? Jeez. Oh man. We can bring it around this way. We've got some more power out over here, but we can bring it around this way and come and power in this area, which I guess is reasonable to do. So let's do that. Let's come and power in this area. Power. We need a one of these guys. I'm gonna. Well, all of those things are powered as it is. So I guess what I'm going to try and do is power over here somewhere, so that we have power reasonably located. So I'll do that. I'll get this assigned here, and then we'll go and get power underground connection to here also. So let's go underground and see what that kind of looks like. So that's a reasonable. Goes over the top of those, I guess. It's a little weird that it does that. But anyway, that's fine. We'll get that under construction as well. Presumably, these things will be immediately starting construction, right? If not, let's assign some crews to come and construct it straight away. So that's why this isn't loading. So that's part of our issue. Now let's do this one more time, and then I think that is basically it for what we're going to put there. So what I want to do is I want to change the depot workplace to that one over there. I want to do the same thing over there, so they will then go back and go and collect some stuff. But that's okay. And then we'll see about setting up the other one. We probably don't need to do that straight away. So we've got that, and we're planning on at least 3 more helicopters as well. So we could do more of this, but I don't think we need more of this. Oh, what we need is a roller and a paver. A roller and a paver will be required if we want to build the roads using this as well. So, and we have the room, right? So we may as well do that. Okay, that's good. We'll keep that in mind. Now let's get back here to these guys. Where the hell are these guys gone? It is painful that I'm constantly losing my... Huh? We had excavators here, guys. I'm very sure of it. Ah, yeah, we do. They're busy fueling. Where are you? Okay, they're on their way back. I was just like, what is going on? What is going on? Okay. So, slow and steady with all of this stuff. The rail should all be done all the way over there. What I also want to do is... I want to set up the electrification on this side also. So do the electrification over here, and we'll get that assigned. Let's just do that one first. Okay, so get me the crew. Come on, crew. Come and do that one and that one. Thank you very much. We want to put in a couple of new crossovers so that we can go ahead again. So this guy is... Oh, yeah. Bridge is actively getting built, so that's good. Where is this guy? Cornoe Harbor. That should be no problems. Excellent. This is looking good. So this bridge is almost done. So we're working our way out that way. This is cleared up, so we'll be able to look at what our next we'll look at raising our level once we've got some vehicles here to deal with it. That's all looking pretty good. We can't deliver any fuel here because we still need the power. The power should be under construction here pretty quickly. We're waiting for those excavators to be delivered, but I guess that's okay. We'll just leave it as is. The main thing here is get one of these guys up and running so that we can actually start constructing things quicker in terms of bringing things via helicopter to a variety of different spots. What is going on over here? We are building some stuff. Okay, so we may as well start signing some construction here. Start signing some construction there. Get all of these things ready to go. This is almost done. Not quite, but almost. How far are we from the next boat? About halfway. How is our worker stock looking? Very good, but these trains will pick up workers in like no time. Clean them all out. So the next guy is going to have a lower yield, but not too bad. We're picking up people in at a reasonable pace, to be honest. I'm more worried about things like are we okay with our temperatures? Right, I'm more worried about things like that. So if we look at this guy, that's like not even close to 90. Where this guy is also struggling, and that guy is also, well, are they struggling or is it okay where it's at? I think it's kind of okay where it's at, probably. If we look at... Oh, we can't actually see any of that. So anyway, just continue that journey. What is this guy doing? Looks funny, but obviously it's putting in our lights. Putting in our lights, that's fine. We want to do tons of extra stuff. So this is going along swimmingly, actually. This is still under construction, yes. Our bridges are in place, so that's good. I like it. Nice big spans there. Whew, so many little things, and we're not really... It doesn't feel like we're making progress. We're doing a lot at the same time, right? But it doesn't generally feel like we're making tons of progress because it's just fixing lots of little stuff. Okay, so that building's been done. How far is this? This should be... we're waiting on some construction materials to be delivered. I think that's what that truck is doing now. Yes, okay, so the moment we get another little batch of workers, we should be all good. Yeah, workers is becoming a bit of a problem. So our unemployment rate should be super low. We're at 20,000 people, guys. Congratulations, 20,000 population has been reached. We might have reached it before, and it's a bit of a hit and miss. So we've got very little in terms of uneducated. We've got so many with higher education. It's in a very good spot, really. And we've got about 900, a good number without flats. So that means that we can grow our population pretty well by just adding a few more buildings. We're in a good spot to be doing stuff like that. And that's what we're obviously trying to do over here, making sure that we're getting that done fairly quickly. Okay, so this is in place. But what we can do now is we can quite comfortably go ahead and tie that one in over there. And what we'll do is tie that one in like so. We'll get that assigned. We'll need to assign some work over here. I'm guessing this guy will not have direct access over here, right? May not. Okay, we need to expand our area there and there. So let's do that. We'll get actually we'll get these guys to work on them, and at the same time we may as well tie that one in over there, get it all tied together, and for this one we'll assign that crew so that they can come in and finish that off. We could also at the same time provide a little bit of... Oh, we can't connect over here? No, you've got to be kidding me. There's infrastructure underground here. There's a kind of heating pipe that's giving us a bit of grief. But we will fix it. There we go. That should work. So we can also assign the crews over there to come and build that so that we can build the rest of this. But yes, we should be in a good spot to get some more housing up and running. That should be reasonable. Let's get another crew to come in there. This is almost done. Good stuff. Okay, everybody seems quite happy. Very healthy, very happy. So, and government loyalty is nice and high at 74%. We still need to build a TV station, though. So, a TV station and a stadium is still some of the stuff that I'm thinking we should be doing over here. What I want to do is grab a few more trees, do a little bit of prettification while we're at it. We're doing these 2 years, right? So I guess if I zoom in here, we should be able to get a bit of a row of these tuyas next to this street as well. And we'll do it up here also. And we'll do it all the way up there. So at least we're continuing a little bit of a theme here. Similarly, I'm thinking we're doing the 2 years on both sides, right? Yeah. So let's just do more of these 2 years. We'll do them. Ooh, snow, guys, snow. Did I place one there? Now let's place a few. Like so. There we go. That's looking... Nice. Excellent. One there. One there, one here. Excellent. Don't think we're going to get any in there. That's okay. Nothing in here? No, that's a bit tight. Excellent. Good stuff. We're still constructing in this area, so I don't want to go too far, but let's get these buildings going up a little bit. So at least it's looking nice and kind of the same variety here. Education level, that's fine. We're working on the school. We've got our new workers coming in here. Heating is what we need to bear in mind now. I think we're pretty close to the extent of our heating. I know where these guys are. They're all the way over there in the construction area, construction precinct. This is working along quite nicely. That should start construction fairly soon. So yeah, we're in a good spot. Oh, this is built, so we should still see some people here. Can we see? Oh, excellent. It's reaching to that spot there, which is exactly what I want to see. So we're using all of these are going to this kind of one spot here. We'll probably get a few more in here. And then the idea is we'll have to have a bit of a look at what we achieve. Now, the idea is also that we want to see how many of these we can get. We're still getting absolutely all of these flats to come in here, and that's exactly the plan. It's how we're getting more workers to go in here. We still have a spot over here which we can fill with some buildings to even fill that a bit more. And over there, we can do another couple of these big guys over there and fill even more slots there. This side, we'll see about building some other stuff in this side. Here we have, we don't want any of that, right? We only want workers to come in here. There's not enough fuel. Platform terminal is full. So anyway, we don't want passengers, right? Don't go there for passenger stuff. Now, we can also obviously assign. Have we managed to get this all filled up? Excellent. So now we can actually actively start our this journey for construction a little bit better here. Now, what we will have a look at, we don't have a worker platform assigned. That's what we're going to go and do over here. That should be more than enough if we do that. So that will be workers assigned there. And what we'll do now for the first time is we'll start to assign some helicopter construction over here. Do that. Let's get some of these guys with helicopter construction. I want to see if they are jumping into action straight away. Yes, they are going to pick up some stuff. Ooh, guys. I want to show to you, right, that we're carrying a very heavy. Okay, hang on. Let me get this right. Very difficult to do that. I want to show you whether we're carrying a very heavy excavator under the helicopter. Okay, that's the view. There goes a very heavy excavator. You know, heavier than the bulldozers under the helicopter going to a construction site. So that is where we've got helicopter construction finally working. Anyway, super happy about that, and super happy that it's working. So that means we will also see the tower cranes come in. So yes, infrastructure will start moving nicely now. That is brilliant. So I'm loving that. I want to buy more and more helicopters to be able to move things quicker and quicker. But yeah, I guess what we'll do is let's buy a couple more helicopters here. Show all helicopters. And what we'll do is we'll go... Oh, actually. What? How come now I can purchase other stuff? You gotta be kidding me. What? This one cannot buy anything. Now that we've delivered something here, this one can buy all kinds of other stuff. That must be a glitch. Right? That's just weird. Cargo helicopters, please. 1, 2 more cargo helicopters. Actually, I think I might just buy the third one and we'll fill it up completely. Here we can buy tower cranes, right? Just see if the ones we did buy are here. Yes, they are here. So let's go and grab cargo helicopters. Grab one more of them. Do it. So what we're wanting to see is if we're actually picking up workers as well. I want to see if we're seeing some workers. There are workers available, which is exactly what I would like to see here. The thing should move really quickly. Oh, I love it. Helicopter construction, guys. This will work really, really well. Excellent. So our helicopters are working. Just want to check, follow this guy. Is he going back? Oh, he's actually going to get concrete. Okay, well, it's anyway. Workers with the helicopters is a little bit inefficient, but anyway, we can buy some of those workers as well. I mean, some of those helicopters that can move workers effectively. So that's good. So helicopters should be constructing lots and lots of stuff for us here. Bit of gravel being dropped off. We need asphalt. Love it. Stuff is being dropped off over there. Gravel. Going to get workers. I just want to follow it. I just want to see if we're getting a reasonable number of workers. I wouldn't mind buying a couple more of these. They're pretty cost effective, these ones. 2 workers only. I'm kind of wondering why we're getting so few workers to come here. I mean, we don't want there to be millions, but 20 or so is a good number. I mean, there's 140 over here. Anyway, that should be okay. As long as we get a handful of workers every time, that's okay. Concrete is missing, so we need a few more concrete deliveries. Yeah, construction's really going to speed up now with that situation. Okay, I guess one more thing before we end this episode, it might make it a little shorter than usual, is let's quickly see about finalizing what we've got over here. So if we were to, we were still kind of doing the leveling stuff over here. So we are looking at this. We want to make sure we're seeing what level we're at here. So, no, that's not actually what I had in mind. I actually want to just raise this level. Can I not? Okay, so something like that should be sufficient. We've got a traffic jam, a heating problem, and all these kind of things. Okay, that's okay. Now let's see. So that should be okay. Now the first thing. Oh, hang on. We need to just level it, right? So we'll take level from center. We'll go in there and we'll gonna level it out a little bit. Try and push it a little bit forward a tad. Okay, so there we go. That's about where we're at, right? So the idea here is let's try and aim to go pretty straight across there, right? I guess something like that. And then what we want is the biggest possible span, which I guess is this 39 one. 58. Can we do that? Is that workable? Oh, that is workable. Autosave. Okay, what I might do. That is actually pretty cool. I like that. So what I might do is I might just redo these little slithers. Let's get those slithers redone. Right. Actually, we can go straight into that. We're going to turn over there and over there. Okay, and before we do that, we'll do the same thing over here. Over there. And over here. Okay, good. So we'll do that. Excellent. That's beautiful. Then we'll do this. Really? Okay, that's getting a little... Okay, let's try the outside one first. Really? We're not making that work? Come on, guys. There needs to be... Oh, man. Okay, well, can we do something like this then? Okay, so let's do that. Come on. How can that crossing not be allowed? Okay, there we go. We'll do something like that. Okay. And now, electricity problems. Heating problems. Okay. Pause it quickly so we can figure out what all of this is at. Where is it? So are we running out of electricity is the question. Oh my goodness. Okay. We need to quickly fix this by saying import all of that electricity, please, so we can see about getting this moving. I wonder what happened. The running out of electricity thing is really a bit of a bummer. Are we out of work? Oh, there's still... Okay. Yeah, we just need some workers to come in over here, please, so that we can boost this guy up again. Yeah, this is pretty busy. There's lots of kind of passenger trainy things going on over here. Yeah, maybe this setup here is a little bit too much. There we go. Get it out of the way. Might be running a little funny here anyway. That's okay. I think we should, as long as we keep workers coming in. This is the little glitch in the system. So what I'm thinking, we need to put some buses on the line there as well. Okay, what we'll do is we will go and export again. And what we might do is we'll export a little bit less so that we keep a little bit more in the tank. I'm not sure if that'll work, but let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's quickly finish this off. I think this is finished off and it's pretty smooth. I'm not gonna complain about that. So that's pretty smooth. What I want to do is we'll just leave it as that because I still need to do some planning on the other side. Actually, to be honest, maybe that's not the nice and straight that I'm looking for over here either. So let's trim those two sections. And what we'll do is we'll get the crews to come and build the rest of that really. So we'll get a construction crew over here. Sorry, there's lots of stuff going on now. And we'll get these guys to come in and build some more of that so we can continue our expansion here. You've got it all the way up to there. Now go ahead and continue your journeys over here, please. And I wish I could put a point where from there you ignore signals and things like that. That would be good if we could do that. But guys, I think I'm going to call that the end of the episode. We've got our helicopter construction underway and it's moving along pretty nicely now with nice and lots of buildings coming up here. Our education problem should be solved fairly quickly now. Yeah, we're heading, we're going full steam ahead with construction. So yeah, we should be in a pretty good spot to continue to up our worker numbers here. We might need to have a little bit of a look at how many vehicles we have running through this train station because I think that's where our problem is coming from. But we'll continue that. Now that we've got helicopters going, we'll ramp up that a little bit more. It's still pretty pricey. It's cost us a lot to import these vehicles. But what we'll do is we'll do more and more helicopter construction, start constructing over here, over there. Lots of construction will start happening. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down below. Give me some name suggestions for areas and stories and things like that. And yes, see you next time. Bye-bye.